Hello, and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I'm Sientir. You can support me at patreon.com/Sientir. Okay, let's get right into things. We have Guardsman Cowlin, and we have deadly cargo to deal with. He's going to bring us over to Seitung Harbor. He says, whatever the Jade Brotherhood is up to, I know two things for certain. It isn't good, and it needs to be stopped. Are you ready to go? I've been ready. Heh, I've been harboring a lot of doubt. Seitung Harbor. Jokes. Okay, so we got some Jade Brotherhood down here. Now, part of the reason why they did that is because this is normally a 6-person zone, so this allows us to bring 8. The demolition says, we've been spotted. Demolitionists, keep planting those explosives. If they try to stop you, you know what to do. Demolitionists? They're trying to destroy the harbor. We need to stop them. Drop a well. Wrong well, but it's a well. Okay, I'm in an eruption. That's why I'm getting blinded. I need to not be doing that. Well, I mean, if you're going to keep blinding me, I have solutions. I'd rather not have you continuously blind me, but... okay. What do we got down there? Okay, the demolitionist is all glowy and stuff. Well, that made a lot of noise. A couple of rangers. I want a well of power up, please. Thank you. I don't know. Do we have anything about... Okay, we just need to clear out the Jade Brotherhood. Cool. That I can do. I'm gonna chill here for a moment and let Master of Whispers minionize up the area. It looks like these are generally in groups of around 4 or 5. But there's a lot of them. And that does a lot of damage to my party. So there's that also. So I'm going to need to watch out for the explosive. Fact. That does a lot of damage to my party as established. What do they keep using for that? I forget. It doesn't matter. Lightning reflexes probably. Whirling defense maybe. I mean, they're rangers. They've got a bunch of good options for of business, so... Please stop eruptioning me. One of these days I'm going to play a caster, and eruption is not going to be a problem anymore for me personally. I'm inclined to let him minion things up. Okay, where's the Ellie? Over there with the Spirit of Rejuvenation. Part of what's tricky to identify with elementalists is that they kind of hang out with spirits, which makes them look like ritualists. But now I can... use Splinter Weapon to help clear things out. Another Ellie. More undesired damage. We don't have very many minions right now, do we? Is Master of Whispers doing that we don't have more minions? Up. Okay, well, making some now, but I definitely would prefer demolitionists blow up on our minions incidentally. Weapon of warding. Soulbind. We don't need that going on. The Elementalist is the one we really need to deal with here. Cool. That guy's down. I'm not really the profession to be spamming necrosis. As an aside. Like, I can spam it better than a warrior can, because I have energy management as my primary attribute, but still. Oh, well, it's not going to do anything to someone without any exit conditions on them. Okay, so there's a demolitionist over there. Yeah, that Jade Brotherhood bomb is just going to go off and wipe all of our minions, which, I mean, is annoying, but deal-withable. Yeah. No, I think Gwen is, like, doing a super job disabling him. Okay, well, I guess Master of Whispers can have that one. Oh, yep, we aggroed the other one. But again, like, the minion walls are, like, super good against these guys, which is very, very nice. Here I was looking for Janai, and instead I find you. Getting into trouble again. Let me lend you a hand, says Miku. Okay, yeah, I will absolutely take you running past and aggroing the explosives guy and having him not explode on us. Janai. That name is feels familiar, and I have no idea why. Okay, let's just go up into the pavilion. This is a pavilion, right? I don't know. What makes something a pavilion? I suppose my not being an architect is showing. My goodness, that thing is balanced loud. I don't even know where that would go. Well, they focused all of their efforts on healing that one guy. So that didn't do them any good. I think I want to go up and around. Just from a... I don't know. It's better to be attacking downhill sometimes. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's terrible to be attacking downhill. I don't know who they were healing, but I imagine this ranger who has a bajillion guys on him. And there's these friggin' weird mesmers. They're playing at being mesmer or something, I don't know. Looks like we've got 2 more demolitionists. Yeah, I wanted to pull these guys over to us. Well, let's not stand in that, shall we? No, demolitionist is gonna go boom. Oh my goodness. That tanked my FPS. Ooh, more trick-or-treat bags. Yes, please. More cloth as well. I don't mind more cloth. I do mind my heroes being dumb. Much sand. Like, is it better for me to try to stand in the well and get my 10 HP per second? Or, like, what? I don't know the answer to that question. There's the Ellie. You are the bane of my existence right now. So I would like you to stop being existence right now. Their monk is annoying me too. Well, I mean, that's the less profitable well, but I guess it's not nothing. While I was thinking about it, I wanted to get a screenshot in. Hooray. Okay, I don't know where that well ended up, but it appears to have been all the way over there. What do people think of the VOD of Consciousness branding? Is it too convoluted? This is just a random thought. It's like, I have chosen this branding for no particular reason other than it was based on an idea that amused me. Okay, we need to go all the way over there. And I don't know if it's particularly good branding or not, or if it's confusing or overwrought, or if I even need to try to overarchingly brand my video game gameplay content the way that I have been. I just want to double check to make sure there's nothing on this pier before I wander off to the next one. But I don't know. Does anybody have any thoughts? Is anybody even watching this with thoughts to give on the particular subject? That'd be nice. I would certainly appreciate it. But can we get some interrupts off on him or something, maybe? I don't know. Well, if my entire backline's going to turn into corpses, I might as well turn them into wells. That's a much better use of them in that state. Well, while they've been doing that, apparently Miku has been up here just completely turning their entire whatever line this is into some variety of mush. So there's that. I don't know. I'm kind of slowly phasing out some of the more visible parts of the VOD of Consciousness branding anyway, so it's probably not a big deal. It's just something that I've been wondering about kind of arbitrarily. Okay, nothing over there. This is one of those sorts of things where I'd probably prefer, to some extent, actual streaming if I didn't have to have a schedule and all sorts of other stuff like that, but that appears to have been the last of them. Are you unharmed? Which we respond. Maybe? Do we respond? I'm fine. Fighting the Jade Brotherhood is nothing new for me. How has your search gone? Oh, right. Janai was probably the person she was looking for. I search for answers and find only more questions. Janai is gone. No one knows where or what has happened to him. And that tells me one thing for certain. What he knows is dangerous. If he has fled, then I need to find him before Raiko does. I will continue my search. Will you be all right on your own? I can handle myself. Don't worry about that. You take care of Janai. I'm going to try and put a stop to the aggression between the gangs and the Ministry of Purity. A show-off, huh? I think you and I are going to work together just fine. Heh. Good luck out there, friend. My party was victorious. We're going to see the guardsmen for our reward. Something that they do that I'm not entirely thrilled with is they have a bunch of characters with like the same name almost, but not quite. I think. See, this is the part that's confusing me. I think there's a difference between Niku, Miku, and Viku. Vizu, is it? I don't remember. I could go to Tanakai Temple and look up some of this. Trying to smuggle in explosives? This is quickly getting out of hand. Every time I think we're putting out a fire, it seems that we're just adding fuel to start several more. I don't know what it's going to take to end this, but for now, we just have to do the best that we can. That's really all we can do. I refuse to give up faith, and I truly believe that we can make things better. Imperial commendations, by the way, are interesting. They are the sort of... Wow, I need to clear out my inventory. Sort of default reward that you get from doing Imperial quests in Kaining City for the base game, so that's kind of neat. Anyway, I don't even know what to make of this one, so maybe you'll have an idea. We've gotten word of some atypical movements for both the Ministry of Purity and the Jade Brotherhood. Some of their number have been seen moving separately into the Echovald Forest. Estimates put them near Amat's Basin, likely in Morningvale Falls. This could be important, and we can't spare anyone to send that far out. So we'll get some Kurzik faction from this. I'd better put a stop to this before it becomes something worse. I will accept trading blows. Now, is there anything that I can do with my 1,000 Luxon faction before I go over there? I do want to clear out my inventory, so let's just take care of that for the moment. Because it has gotten rather full, as you may have noticed. So, like, these go into my pile of Imperial Commendations. Equipment requisitions are also useful. Okay. Do any of these have runes? No. Okay, let's just start salvaging them. Don't want to accidentally salvage runes before I know what they are. If I salvage a rune, I want it to be intentional, is what I'm saying. Let's just hang on to these guys for now, and the rest of this is cool. I say merchant food because it's stuff that I feed to merchants. That's how that goes. Let's see what's in my trick-or-treat bag. Ooh, a candy apple. I can get bonus health energy. That's the sort of stuff that you get from these. This one has a pumpkin cookie, which gives a 10 morale boost. These things are useful. I would potentially like to store them in places like this, but I need to figure out what I'm doing with this tapestry shred. I have some trick-or-treat bags already, so I'm probably going to store them with these ancient trick-or-treat bags from eons ago. I need to make armor for another character, but that armor is probably expensive. Actually, this is a completely weirdly timed question, but how much are rubies and sapphires right now? The reason why I ask is because the armor I want to make is a ruby and sapphire armor. And, yeah, I mean, that's not terribly expensive. It would potentially free up a lot of inventory. That's something I might look into. But that's for another time. Let's pop out of the guild hall, and I need to go to the Echovald Forest. Oh, right, I wanted to know if there's a way that I could spend 1,000 faction. Actually, so what I can do really quickly is I can stop in Cavalon and take a look, because there should be a faction reward person here. Yeah, the Luxon Scavenger. So I can check here to see if there's anything that I can do with this faction. Because if there is, I might as well make use of it before I get... So, whenever you spend faction for a faction reward, it consumes from both Luxon and Kurzik faction. So, the only thing that I can get for this is a passage scroll to the deep. Which, I mean... I might as well. But see, it also consumes the 524 Kurzik faction that I had. The reason why I wanted to do that, though, is because I'm going back into Kurzik territory. And that's going to cause me to lose... See, I need to go... Is this the best way to get where I'm going? Whatever, it's the way I'm going. Go where I'm going. But that's going to cause me to lose the Floppermer Watchet. Getting the Kurzik faction is going to cause me to go over the amount of Luxon faction that I had, which would cause me to effectively lose that Luxon faction. So I wanted to make use of it while I had it, sort of wibbly wobbly. I think this technically means I'm unaligned, which might mean I need to, yeah, because I don't have any faction. Means that I'll probably have to, no. Yeah, okay. So not being aligned means that neither is angry with you. So that works out well for me. How far do I have to travel? Not far to get to Morning Vale Falls. So I guess let's just go from here. This may be a poor decision. We'll find out, I suppose. Well, these guys are going down quickly. Oh, okay. We're out of the Kirin. The Kirin raise minions. They raise the Vampire Cores. I don't personally like Vampire Core very much. I don't tend to give it to MMs and such. If I'm MMing, I don't tend to use it. What it does is it makes a minion that drains life for you, but I'd rather just bring bone minion that's cheaper, or animate bone minions, which makes 2 and recharges faster, or shambling horror. Like, basically, this is okay, but in terms of like what skills I'm bringing, it's kind of unexciting, if that makes sense. What? Why was I? Oh, whatever. Oh, Scar Eater's over here. That's nice. Okay, I thought this was going to be a simple jaunt, and it might still be, but it looks like I kind of need to go through somewhere over here, possibly. I don't know the geography of the place. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go fight a Scar Eater. Actually, okay. Maybe it goes around that way? I'm not entirely sure. I'll be blunt about this here. Okay. I want that. Thank you. It's now mine. Let's do something about these Kieran. Okay, I don't see other Kieran, so that's fine. I don't know what elite this boss has, but I'm guessing... Oh, Healing Burst. Healing Burst is great if you're a monk, and it's terrible if you're not. I don't know why I just used that, but I did. I mean, I will totally take the energy regen. Yeah, let's go with this spear. This is a vampiric spear that I put together off screen. No, that looks like the opposite. You know what? I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's just go from Durham Archives. I know this at least gets me to the zone that I want to be in, so If I go down, I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. I think I can sell this at this rare scroll trader as well. I'm unlikely to go to the deep unless I actually go with an actual group of people. But okay, I need to go all the way over there. So, logically, it could potentially be quicker from there if I figured out how to get there. But I don't want to try to figure out the topography of that place, and I don't want to go fight that elementalist boss. Thank you very much. There's a lot of bosses right near zone portals, is what I'm seeing. I think there might be another outpost over there. This is near. Yeah, let's just keep going. Not fight the things under the bridge that we can't really access very well. Oh, tainted flesh is obnoxious. Well, I mean, if whatever this thing is, Dream Haunt, wants to fight us, I guess that can be arranged. Oh, recurring insecurity. That's an interesting one. It's a degen that restores itself as long as they're hexed. It's kind of like an elite version of Conjure Phantasm, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, I guess we can kill this white tiger that wants to fight us. Did say near the Amat's Basin. I think that is a zone, now that I think about it. Or an outpost, rather. There's been some speculation that Urgos is similar to what the Mother Tree is for the Sylvari, and that the wardens, these wardens, share their name with the wardens of the what's the term I'm looking for? The wardens of the Sylvari, and that these are kind of like related somehow. It's an interesting speculation. I don't know if they'll ever give us any evidence one way or another for that, but those spirits really don't matter, but the AI seems to think that they do, so they do. Bit of nonsense if you ask me, but here we are. Ah, yes. Good old Conjure Phantasm. Or Conjure Nightmare, excuse me. I probably shouldn't just be tanking here, but I'm not sure how much I care. There we go. That'll help. Ooh, chitin. Ah, we've got ourselves the Man, I'm just stumbling over bosses. I'm not even looking for them. They're just here. It's strange, but here it is. There we go. Got him taken care of. He'll make a lovely minion, I'm sure. Oh, yep, that was the minion making elite. This is one of those moments where I realize I don't really know my way around this place either. We have not bitten more off of this episode than I should have. Well, do I go up that way and around, or do I go down and around? Not down and around. That's for friggin' sure. I guess we go up and around then. Because it actually goes somewhere. Or at least it looks like it goes somewhere. The other way certainly didn't. Ah, that's good against minions. What? Is that the knockdown if people are moving fast? There's one of those that like knocks down if you're moving faster than normal. And I genuinely don't recall which one it is. All of their casters are getting absolutely wrecked by how many mesmers we've got, though. I don't know if it's turning Earth or not. I don't remember my Earth pairs, to be honest. I don't even have any elites in my team, so I can't even check, which is annoying. Understandable, but annoying. I think there is an outpost called Amat's Basin, now that I'm thinking about it. I think that's where I said it was near. I've just not gotten it. Oh, we're just going to fight a lot of wardens now, I suppose. Is kind of what's going to happen. Yep. Just chill with me as I fight wardens. Get all low. Talk down here. Morning Vale Falls, right? Yeah, let's look at this zone here, actually. Morning Vale Falls. Apparently the waterfall looks like a morning veil. Okay. Amat's Basin is towards the south. So... I want to be heading south. Could be about here-ish, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I'm going to start heading southwards because I might as well pick up the outpost while I'm here. You never know when I'm going to want it. And let's try to get this dude taken care of, shall we? I'm looking forward to playing a different profession on this sometime. I should probably do that at some point, but I kind of want to get through Guild Wars Beyond with my Paragon here. It's interesting, I kind of chose this character because of how little content I'd done with her, relatively speaking. And how long it had been since I'd done any content with her as well. I think here's a spot where I can start heading south, which is the direction that I want to go. Part of the reason why I hadn't done so much content, though, is because, as I have observed numerous times, The Paragon skills are underwhelming in their variety. Ooh, look at that over there. That's something. I think I already got a screenshot for this episode from the previous thing that I was doing, but yeah, I'm getting a screenshot there because that spot's cool. We've got Iron Shell. This guy is actually probably not. I mean, he's threatening because he's a friggin' boss. Oh, we don't want people standing in that. That's bad. Cool. I'll go enjoy it. But he's going to be pretty resistant because he uses an elite skill that makes you immune to spells and gives you some armor too, I think. So it might be better to kind of ignore him because I'm not sure how much raw damage he's going to do. I mean, he's certainly going to be annoying. Don't get me wrong. But, okay, well, whatever. But the raw damage might actually be somewhat lower because, well, I mean, now he's dead, so he's not even a threat. So never mind any of that business where I was trying to talk about the boss. Okay, so looking at the map, it looks like this is Bizarre Iron Shell, so I just kind of need to follow things over to there-ish? Well, I need to go over this way. Looks like it's more in that general direction. Maybe in kind of the upper bend near that fork? South? I don't know. The map's a little hard to compare to my map when my map is, shall we say, not very filled in. And I do love the Echovald Forest, though. Such a neat place. Jade Sea is also really neat. To be fair to the Jade Sea. It's just, I like both. A Morningstar axe? That's an interesting... Okay, that's an axe with a Morningstar built into the... I feel like that would make the bad balancing and handling of an axe even worse. But here we are. Yeah. They're just standing in that for some reason. Having their energy chewed up. How long is this episode getting? It's kind of getting up there a little bit. I think I'm probably going to finish this quest next time, but I'm going to get to the outpost Amat Basin this time. That sounds reasonable to me, right? I want to go south, though. How do I do that when the path keeps leading me north? Did I miss something over here where it would take me more south? I don't think so. This place is kind of convoluted. I want to switch over to another build on this character anyway, so that's reasonable. I just feel like the wells are not optimal at this point. Not entirely sure what I'm wanting to pick up. See, that curls back up and around. Does this allow me to go down just up here? It looks like it does. Yeah. Maybe this gets me towards where I'm wanting to get to. I don't know. This place is a confusing maze that I don't have very much experience in navigating, and that's the bigger issue. You shouldn't be summoning minions. Thanks. Also shouldn't be summoning minions. It's kind of the point here. I don't want enemies summoning minions. It takes away from the minions my side can summon. I do like that resource aspect, though. Well, at this point, it looks like it's easier for me to just finish the quest this time and then go figure out where the outpost is next time. Oh, wait, no. Nope. Found it. Got there. Cool. I'm going to heartily ignore these Warden, because they're not going to cause me problems as I make my way to Amat's Basin. I say hopefully. Well, trying to force my minions or my party through them certainly has caused me problems, but whatever. Not a big deal. I got to the outpost. Okay, this is where I want to call this episode. Right here. In the middle of this grass. No, not in the middle of this grass. Okay, until next time, everyone. Take care. And goodbye.